Merry Christmas, YouTube. Tooty back again. For Christmas spectacular soul. I hope everyone's well. I hope you're all set for the big day. Got my hat on. It's not a flash one. It's not flashing, it's just a normal hat. I'm on a fucking budget here, you know. We ain't got money for extravagances like flashing hats and shit like that. Fuck's sake. What's been going on then? Right, so I'm just scanning across. I've got a parcel that I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I hope it's what it is, because I'm going to open it live on cam. So I hope I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I hope that's what it is. I've got some pretty good charity shop finds, and I've got a bit of the fever. I've got the fever, baby. Beaver fever. So, I hope everyone's well, anyway. All point to note, actually, old Johnny's left the 16-bit brothers. So I think it's a bit of a shame, that is. I think he fell out of love with all the editing and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm no expert. Look, I'm fucking basic here. But I can see how that would become all encompassing. So Johnny, if you're watching, mate, I know you're still about. Just keep it simple, man. Just don't put any pressure on yourself. Just make the videos. But people, you know, I watched it for you guys. I didn't watch it for the editing. No disrespect, the editing was great, but I didn't watch it for that. And I think that'd probably go, you know, I'll probably speak for a lot of people there, I would hope, anyway. So anyway, back to this, back to me. Back to me. What do we got? Oh, I've got some crack converters as well, which I'm not sure of. I'm not sure on the deal of that. You know, I'll get your opinions on that one. So, the fever, man. I bought two more hobos. I pre-ordered these. I thought, fuck it, I'll get them. I've spent that. The fucking plastic's mounted anyway. It's got a fucking hole in it. So I thought, a couple extra quid ain't gonna matter. I did see one in game that I sort of thought 15 quid though, man. There's a Pikachu, and I thought, well, Pikachu's gonna be knocking about for a while. I know that much. I'm not convinced on the whole they're gonna discontinue these. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But I thought, you know what, bollocks to it. I'll grab them anyway. So I've got the Villager, and I've got Marth. Now, who was it on about these? Woodland. Carl. He meant, because I got this Argus, and he mentioned, I think a few other people, they've put these great big whacking stickers across them. I was like, oh, don't do that. All they've done on these ones, to be fair, is there's a little sticker there, look. So, I'm hoping that'll come off. Yeah, that's not going to be too bad. Yeah, it comes off alright. But yeah, I mean, I'd seen these like great big whacking fucking stickers across, and I don't know if them stickers are the ones that when they get posted, whereas these ones are just in store. And obviously, whoever it is has used a fucking bit of common and just stuck it on the plastic. So yeah, there you go. Can live with that. A little bit of gunk there, but that'll come off with a bit of IPA, not a problem. So yeah, so Marth and the Villager. Again, I'm not convinced about the whole fucking scarcity, rarity thing, but I thought, you know what, bollocks to it. If I can pre-order them for £10.50 each, I'll do it. The others, I mean, there's a couple that I want. I want Bowser. I still like the look of Donkey Kong. I definitely want to get a Mega Man. Link, obviously, but they're going to be, I think they're going to be about for a while. So yeah, I'm currently running that Villager, Marth and Kirby, which for me at the minute, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to go fucking Amoeba Fever. I thought this music's sounded a bit annoying actually. Right, charity shops. So a little bit of a weird hopping about it. I mean, these are all a pound. They're £1 each actually, unless there's one that's got a price in it. I'll show you them anyway. So this one of these I need. The other one I just picked up. So I'm not leaving it there for a quid. You can forget it. So I was going to fucking take it. I did ask if there's any more. There wasn't. Sort of bastard. So I'll get that off. So for a quid each, bit of cube. We've got Pokemon Channel. This is the one I need. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. In fantastic condition actually. I probably need to check my Pokemon Channel one because, I mean, that is pristine. Yeah, I mean, there's one little scuff there, but the manual and everything else and stuff is fine. So, yeah, so that's another one off the list. Talk about lists and Pokemon, GameCube, Big Dunk, Woolly Weeble. I've seen a post on the Facebookian today. I think he's one away from a full power set. Fucking. So Dunk, to celebrate, you have to come in front of the camera and show us all your games. You have to, mate. It's the fucking rules. You can't be fucking hiding behind post-it notes. Wow, I don't know, man. That is some feat. Open to emulate it on the very longer. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, rush into these things with a cube. I'll just plod along, and you know, eventually I'll get there. But yeah, well done, Dunk. Anyway, so that is all the cube anyway. So the next really odds and sods here. Going for £1. I've seen it and I thought this is in great condition. I can't leave them. It's Othello on the Game Boy. Everything in there is got the insert, the lot. All fantastic. Manual, flyer. £1 though. I do like the Game Boy box. It's just, you know, that whole sort of silver strip. It's very iconic, very nostalgia based. Yeah, speaking of nostalgia, I've been watching a couple of the videos off of Sean, the Pompey Games Room's Christmas Memories. So I've watched Russ Newton. I've got Matt Soulfunk Retro to watch. I made a comment. Russ, I'm going to get a video from you. I said, mate, I got fuck all for Christmas. Never, honestly, everyone thinks I'm bullshit. I didn't. I was one of 6 kids. We had nothing. We had a lump of coal, handful of gravel, and an orange. And the orange we had to share with each other. It's locked up. Yeah, so there ain't much point me doing a memory video. It won't last 5 minutes. Put some else on it because that music was getting a bit much. Cyborg Justice. Is it going to work? That'll do. Pig, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Sticking with charity shops. Quids. These are, I'm not sure this one I might need, I don't know, I haven't checked actually. But these two are probably definitely going to go CX trading. Just Dance on the Wii, Just Dance 2. Now I took a bit of a risk on these because I didn't think these were worth much of anything. Turns out actually it's not too bad, they're worth a couple of quid each, so trading value at CX. And Rayman Raven Rabbids 2. I can't remember which one of these we've got on the Wii. I'm sure we got the first one, I can't remember if we've got Rabbids TV. Let's say, £1 each, they're in perfect condition. Indiana Jones Staff of Kings. Again, I kind of thought, well, if I'm not that interested and bothered around the PSP, turns out it's again, it's a couple of quid in the old CEX, so a bit more trade fodder in that respect. This was a fucking... I nearly didn't get this, right? Nearly didn't buy it. I just thought, nah, fuck it, can't be bothered. Because these games, it's for the Kinect. They literally are a couple of quid, if that. Fucking glad I did, Mum. This is I think it's 20 quid in CX. This is brand new, sealed, everything. I paid £1.50, so you can see it's a Kinect game. Sims 3 The Pets. So I ummed and ahed, I thought, oh, you know, Christmas. I know it's only £1.50, but you end up with like £1.50 is fucking, you know, 15 quid gone. And I come back and just sort of whacked it into CX. I was like, holy shit. So, not a bad little, you know, find that, actually. Sometimes you've got to take a chance. I said that before. Do it, you know, after car boots seem a bit weird or whatever. You risk it, and you know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. Right, these ones are £1 each. Oh no, yeah. These ones are £1 each. One of them definitely new. The other two, the other three, again, it was just like I'm pretty sure these are more than a quid in CEX, and not far off. This one I thought was actually going to be harder or rare, or you know, more tricky to find than it actually is, which is a bit of a shame. It's Astro Boy in the PS2. These are all PS2 games, by the way. It looks actually quite, again, just purely from an aesthetic point of view, Sonic Team game by Sega. You know, it's a nice big chunky spot. I don't know why it looks hardly used. That's that one. Bit of Spyro. Spyro's always good value. Spyros are. Yeah, it's a few little nicks on the disc, but nothing's going to stop it playing. Ratchet and Clank 3. I'm pretty sure I've got all the Ratchet and Clanks. I don't think I've even got any that are Platinums either. It's got everything in there. Actually catalogued the whole shebang. And then lastly, one that's, excuse me, not worth a great deal at all, but again is in fantastic condition. Probably might be better than one I've got, so it'll be traded over. And I think this comes with a few flavours in terms of, you know, like the cover art and stuff like that. And it's still Dragon EX, so a bit of a shmup. Someone will tell me what this actually is in the arcades. I'm pretty sure it got renamed. I think it's one of these ones that's got renamed, and it's actually called something else. But yeah, it's one I've already got. It's not very, you know, it's not worth a lot of money, like, but it's probably not even worth a quid actually. And then lastly, from Charity Shop, they were just sort of the ones I just frequent. I just sort of have to pick stuff up off the shelf. I have to pick stuff off the shelf like it's such a drain. This is from one of the shops that, you know, the sort of ladies know me and allow me to go and have a look, mooch out the back, and picked up quite a nice, well, one's brand new. This one's in very good condition. Mr. Driller. And turns out that's a pretty tricky game to get hold of. I remember it on the Dreamcast. But yeah, again in that, you know, I've dropped look at it in fantastic condition. So I've done alright there. And then the other one, it's a shame there weren't more of these in this condition. Pipe Mania 3D. Where's the seal gone? There you go, look, still sealed. I'm pretty sure I've got this. Pretty sure I've got it. I remember Pipe Mania on the Amiga, that's when it started. Quite revelation in that respect. Really good game actually, really good little puzzle game. Pipe Mania gets really fucking hard, really quick though. Do the first couple levels, you think, oh this is great fun, this is. Then it fucking starts busting your balls. With a certain amount of time, do the pipes and the water starts flowing. Just do a top up. Yeah, so I went out in the works Christmas do Thursday. I weren't actually really going to go, and then I got peer pressured into it. And then I spent most of Thursday night in A&E with one of my colleagues who decided to fall over twice. I had 2 fucking lumps and there's blood pissing out everywhere. The only good thing is fair play to work. They sort of said, look, I mean, I turned up Friday morning in work with this, you know, me and 2 of the chaps, and they just sent us home and said, let's just go home. So that's quite nice of them actually, but yeah, I think I had about 2 hours sleep, proper rough man. So this is, you know, going down alright. I probably shouldn't drink it, but bollocks to it. It's Christmas. Okay. CX. I had, what did I get? I think I showed a couple of the games and said, oh yeah, I'll trade them in. I traded them in, I ended up with a couple of about 30 or 5 odd quid credit, something like that. And I don't know if the one CX that I go to, they have like a, I don't know what you call it, a call-off shelf or whatever, where they take stuff off the top shelf, they put it on another like little mini shelf, and one of the sort of minions then goes and dishes them out. So they put all the video games, like they put all the DVD. This was on like the, I don't know, the call-off shelf, I don't know what you want to call it. Seeing it, I need to swap the case over, so I'll probably swap it over for one of them other ones there. I'm pretty sure I haven't got this, I think I've got the second one. Shadow Hearts from the New World, 5 quid. So I thought, I'm having that fucker. Manual's got a few. It's a bit creased. Disc is immaculate, but the case, it's got that weird, like, bobbly effect. I don't know what's happened to it. It's got a few nicks here and there. I think swap the case over. That'll be fine. But yeah, nice little addition to the PS2 collection. Right now this is crack converters. I kind of know the guy in there. He's a nice guy. He kind of, he knows about retro. He's not a dick about it, to be fair, but he knows. He goes, oh yeah, but loads of people are into retro. I thought, yeah, he's a salesman as well. But he knows that I obviously, collect and stuff. So I've seen this on the shelf. There's a couple of these PS2 games, and nothing there. I saw this one and thought, actually, that's in fantastic edition. I'm pretty sure this might be better than one I've got. But it's Bloody Raw 3 on the PS2. It is in really good condition. Disc is immaculate. Manual is like, I don't think it's even been touched. And for the paltry sum of 49p. So this is the thing with the old crack converter. Sometimes stuff like that, I can understand their logic. Yeah, they might be able to charge it a bit more, but they don't want this stock sitting around for too long. Get it in, get it out, turn it all around, blah blah blah. Great stuff. So I took that up there, popped it on, and he sort of said to me, he said, "Oh, have you seen the other stuff?" I said, what? All the collectibles. I was like, "What? All the collectible games, all the sealed collectible games?" I was like, "No." He started telling me a story about some guy traded in shit tons of them, all quite current gen, well, the ones that were there. And I asked him, said, "Oh, well, I'm not too bothered about that, because I know he had a load of old stuff." I said, "Oh, don't tell me about it." They were PS2. I think it's PS2. I think. But all like sealed, all new games. But it showed me this cat. I don't know why. I wasn't really thinking straight. So I had a quick look. I've seen this one and I've seen this other game. The other one I've picked up, which is way more expensive than I would probably even really think of paying, but I weren't thinking straight. Turns out it's still cheaper, but it's not a bargain as I thought it would be. The one I did get, I think I've probably even got this loose, but it's big box, another big box. I thought, you know what, fuck it, for the price, I'm having it. It is Red Steel 2. So as you can see, $4.79. So I'll take that off. Yeah, Red Steel 2. It's still got all the shrink wrap. Now I don't know if this is a reseal. I doubt it. Includes Wii Motion Plus. The probably Wii Motion Plus adapter's probably worth a couple of quid on its own. Let's be honest. But yeah, nice big box. And the one that I grabbed and I thought, fucking, I don't really know anything about it either. And it's really impulse buying. I'm kind of a little bit regretting it. I don't know. You guys let me know. It's not. It's cheaper than you can get on eBay. I think you can get this on eBay, brand new, 20 quid, £19, something delivered, blah 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 blah, something like that. So it's Agarest 2, Generations of War, and it's a collector's edition. And obviously they had that there for like 20 quid, 18 quid. They reckoned it was 30 quid. I'm not sure. But yeah, it is a collector's edition, so you've got all that stuff there. Does look still to be. It's sealed of a fashion, and I don't know with the PlayStation 3 games if they ever came. There was no ever any official kind of banding, was there? I don't know. But I don't know. It's probably not a bad price. I haven't overpaid anyway. Let's put it that way. No, but it's not been a steal. So that's really it in terms of any of the pickups from that end. I'll tell you what I've got. Now don't laugh. I've just joined the iPhone revolution. So yeah, long story short, I was gifted an iPhone. I was still on another contract with O2. The iPhone I got was on Vodafone. So because I'm a skinflint, I had to wait till my contract expired, which it did. So I've now looked just to port my number over. But I've got the iPhone, so I thought I'll get some of these apps, for the collection apps, because it is, especially with the GameCube and that, it's just useful just to be in a shop saying, actually I've got that one. So I bought a few of them ones, I did look around. I don't know if anyone else has got any ideas in terms of like one that's a capsule. I know there's that collectors with a Z. I looked at that. It's a bit expensive because you have to buy like the PC version and then the iTunes one and all this kind of stuff. But I ended up buying. I think Retro Dave's got these apps. I've seen it on his. But they're like they're individualised. So you have like the Mega Drive and you have the GameCube. So I bought the major ones, so like N64 and stuff like that. And weirdly enough, right, it's up there now. But I've only got 101 N64 games. So I've got more NES games than I have N64, which is nuts. They've got. I think I've got the PS1 apps. I've got to put all my PS1 games in there. So that'd be interesting. It's just nice, you know. Like so I know which PS1 games I've got. I don't think there's a PS2 version of it out yet. But I mean, if anyone else knows of a free one, that's great. You know, especially if you can scan the barcodes in on PS1 games or PS2 games, that'd be fucking ideal. So that's a little bit of an update. Right. Let's change this game. Then I'll show you the box. I just fucking hope it's not that giant dildo that I ordered. I hope Tesco's don't turn up halfway through either. Right. You guess what it is yet, mate? Right. I still think this is a great game. Right, I have one box. Great, isn't it? What is in the box? Ah! Thank fuck for that. So we have I thought, bloody, that's a big box for what it is, because I kind of had an idea of the size of it. Right, so we got a Retron 5. You know, it's fucking hell, Toots. You're old school, you know, you're fucking into these emulated systems and all this kind of stuff. Well, I looked at this before, I missed out on the first batch. There was like a, you know, get it in now before Christmas when the next lot's going to come in. I missed out on that one, and then they did another lot, and I thought, you know what, fuck it, because the way I'm set up at the minute, especially down here, I've got like that many systems that are all plugged in, and I just thought it's a nice alternate. You know, who was I speaking to? I was speaking to Pat, any old username. We had a discussion about it. He was sort of saying, "Oh, it's had a lot of heat. There's a lot of heat about, you know, being emulated and all this kind of stuff." And I thought, yeah, but if you're only buying it for that, then I don't know. I'm buying it for different reasons. So I'm buying this to enable me to 60Hz full screen. I'm not really too fussed about the HDMI. That doesn't bother me. It's the fact that I can just have one system and I can just plug in. I don't need to use my Game Genie adapter from my Mac. You know what I mean? Not only that, it's why it kind of preserves the consoles a little bit. They can just sit there, stored away, nice and safe, and you know, I use a way more expensive bit of kit to do it. But the only problem I had was they were very crafty little bastards, and they made you buy the extra controller pack. I mean, again, like I said, the fucking plastic's been melted anyway, so the extra couple of quid, thought bollocks to it. I want it. It's my Christmas treat to myself. So I've got a Retron 5. You've seen me just open it. I ain't got a scoob about it at all. I do understand it needs updating. A couple of people mentioned they've had a few like issues. I think one guy mentioned that he had some problem with audio via the HDMI, but not via anything else, stuff like that. So, touch wood, mine will be all right. But this is what I was referring to regarding the Game Boy games, because obviously it plays, Game Boy games. Now, is it only Game Boy Advance ones? Shit. So I'm just having a quick scan. I should know this. No. So you've got the whole lot: NES, SNES, Famicom, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Mega Drive, Famicom, so the NES, all variants of the NES, Game Boy Color, and GBA. Right. So that's, and you can also play your Master System games with the power basing of it, which I've got anyway. But so that was the whole, when I sort of was looking at filling out the Game Boy collection and stuff like that, there were certain titles I kept because I with a view that at least I could, if I wanted to, I could just fire them in through here essentially. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. You guys, there's tons of these unboxings of this and reviews of this systems out there. I know. It's probably not worth me bothering doing it, and someone's probably doing it a lot better than I could ever do. But I mean, it's a nice, it looks, from a box perspective, it's very professionally done. There's a nice weight to it, Let me just have a look at the console. I just want to have a quick check. You can turn off if you like. I mean, I don't think I'm going to use, because it was, again, it might have been me and Pat were talking, and he sort of mentioned about it's getting a bit of heat, so I went and had a squiz on the net, and I think a lot of the heat it got is from the controllers. People moaning, because obviously, I think if you're not a retro gamer, right, and you've bought this and you thought, you might have seen it advertised somewhere and thought, oh, I'll go and buy that, and you bought it and you've got a couple of games off the internet and you're using this to play them, then that's probably where you're going to think, fucking hell, the control's shit, it's rubbish. Whereas if you use the proper control, the original controller, you're probably a lot better off. Also, there was something else was mentioned, you can use other system controllers. Fucking, that's tight. That's tight, he said, shyly. Yeah, so you can use, say, like the Mega Drive controller to play Super Nintendo games. Jesus, wept. Fucking hell. Jesus. I don't want to rip the egg crate. That's a problem. But that is really fucking Ida. I'll actually put this back in the box. I do apologise. I thought I would just had to slide the fucking thing out. Fucking hell. Right. There we go. Again, you've got your other. I'm not doing them, but that feels cheap. I can tell you that. I can feel that. That feels very. Yeah, there's not a lot to that at all. Micro switch. Yeah, I'm not feeling them buttons. Don't know. I'll reserve judgment. So I'm hoping a lot of the weight then. Yeah, it feels about as heavy as a SNES. It looks fantastic. It does look a nice. It does look a nice unit. SD card at the back, HDMI out, USB and AC. Again, you've seen all this before, but you've got the different ports at the side. I'm not sure about that top. It probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't need that top. That's just to install the controller, but No, I'm actually, you know, from a just a weight perspective, you can, you know, I know it sounds stacked, doesn't it? We'll put some bricks in the bottom. I think we've got a fucking bargain, but it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. Doesn't say it is fucking cheap though. But yeah, judgment will be reserved. So that's it, guys. Merry Crimbo to me. The old Retronius Fumph. I hope you're well. I hope you have a good Christmas. Don't get too pissed. But stay safe, man. Stay safe. And I'm covered in shit. And I will see you again. I'm guessing Ian, Herbie S007's pass will probably turn up next week, probably just before Christmas. Fingers crossed. So I'll do like a mini unboxing of that. But other than that, this technically is the last one for me of this year. So take it easy, YouTube, and I'll see you in the new year-ish, if not before, but depending on what happens. Bye bye. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Ho ho ho. You filthy animal.